Hello everybody, Miss Cullen here, and I'm going to show you guys how to log on to SAT using Khan Academy. Okay, just remember I will be taking this as a grade during this time, during e-learning time, so make sure you are signed in and you are completing the quizzes on time. So, first things first, you're going to go to Leiden212.org, just regular Leiden, not East or West, and then you're going to go to Students, Clever Portal, okay? And you are going to sign in um, with Google. Okay, now I got permission from the student because I already have my teacher account logged in, so I'm going to use this student's account. Thank you very much for giving me permission to do that. Okay, so you're going to type in your email at student.leiden212.org. Next, put in your password. And for your password, it should just be, the same password you always use. Okay. So now you're onto your Clever portal. If you've never been on your Clever portal before, actually, pretty much everything is on here. Okay. So this is what your Clever portal should look like. And you guys can scroll down here. Once you go to STEM is where you should see Khan. So you're going to click on Khan Academy. It is going to log you in, and it seems that Caricia has actually logged in before. So she has two notifications here, and it looks like she has chemistry and geometry on here. Okay, so we want to get her in here on the SAT account with me. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to log on to using my code. So I'm going to pull that up in a minute. But normally, a lot of you guys, if you've never logged on before on Khan Academy, they're going to ask you if you want to connect your College Board account. Okay, so if you do that, okay, and you go to SAT, you're going to go to SAT Math Practice eventually. You might want to link your College Board account. So your College Board account is your previous PSATs and any tests you've taken with SAT, and that will allow you guys to, it'll take that information and say what you need to work on also from there. Okay, now let me get my code up for you guys. All right, and if you're a teacher doing this, your code is going to be in your classroom that's already set up on your account. So here's my account, and my Algebra 2 is actually down here. Okay, so I already have 12 students in here. If your name is in here, great job. You guys should be able to start the test. I came in here as well just to kind of see what it looked like from the student point of view. I highly recommend that as a teacher if you want to do that. And then my code will be in my settings, or I think it'll be on your teacher dashboard too. So everybody write this down if you're watching this video right now. I will also link it and put it in the calendar for you guys, but it's important that you have that. So I'm going to come back to my student account here, and I'm going to go to my courses, and I'm going to actually add Algebra 2, okay? Now, before I even go to add the account, I went to SAT, so I went to courses and I clicked on SAT, and this came up. Your coach, Lauren C., would like you to share your activity. Will you share your activity with them? Okay, it's very, very important that you guys say that you're going to share the activity with me, or I'm not going to be able to put it in the gradebook for you. Okay, so this will show me your practice test scores, your upcoming test date, and your practice schedule, the time you spent, the questions you answered, and your skill levels. Okay, they will not show me your real SAT or PSAT scores. So there's nothing to be scared about here. But you do need to share your activity with me, or being your coach, I'm not going to be able to put it into your account or into the gradebook. Okay, so I'm going to press share with Ms. Cullen. Okay, So that's one way without even putting the code in. Now, as your teacher, I should be able to come back here, and I can go to my teacher dashboard, or I should just have a notification. Look at that. It tells me that Caricia has joined my course. So you can just go to SAT. Okay. Otherwise, if you want to put in the class code, then you can do that at the very, very beginning when you guys log in. It'll ask you if you want to put in the class code, and then you can do it that way as well. So that's what I did on my account when I logged myself in. I signed up. I pressed sign up on Khan Academy, and then I just put in the class code. That's another way to do it. Most of your guys' ways will go this way. This is why I showed you it this way. Okay, so once you went to courses, SAT, shared your activity with me, this is where you're going to be at. All right. Now, the first thing I suggest you do is that you sign into College Board. Okay. Why? This will link everything on your account so that you have the most individualized practice for you. Now, that is just what you use to sign up for your SAT and stuff. So obviously I'm not going to show her password and her scores and everything like that. But that's how you can link that. Okay. You can also set up a practice schedule based upon what I gave you guys. Okay. So like you could come here and you could say, and this will tell you, all right, well, we're testing on April 14th. Okay. Email practice reminders to me, right? Here's a practice test they suggest you take and another practice test they suggest you take by this time. Okay, now you can change these dates, you can change the time. I'm not going to have you do full practice tests, but this will kind of help you like time it if timing is something you need to work on. Okay, but that's really up to you. All right, what I'm going to have you do, this is important. You're going to come down here. Okay, make sure you are sharing with me down here. Okay, so this shows you, visit your coach's page. I should be in here, put in my code if not. Okay, you need to go to math. Okay, there's some math here. You're going to click on that. This is the screen that's very important for you. Okay, here are the quizzes that I am talking about on the calendar. So quiz 1, math no calculator. Quiz 2, math no calculator. Quiz 3, math calculator. Quiz 4, okay, math calculator. There's 4 of them. During this time, you were taking 3 of them. Okay, so what you are going to do is you are going to start it. It is a 10-question quiz. Okay, when you start it. All right, for each question on this quiz associated with the skill that appears in the SAT, your starting level for that skill will be set by whether you answer correctly or incorrectly. Okay, so this will tell you, the bars tell you which skill levels you have to practice. Okay, you'll start the quiz, it's not timed, and then at the end, what you will see is this. Okay, so this will tell you, this person who took it got 6 out of 10 correct. Okay, 6 out of their 10 questions. Here's your 10 questions. These are the ones you missed. You can go back, you can review them, okay? But what you need to do is it tells you, these are the skill levels that you got. You did great here. These are what you need to work on, okay? Congruence and similarity, linear inequality, word problems, circle theorems, solving systems of linear equations, okay? So what you have to do here, now you can do more than one, I suggest, but what I'm just going to be checking for is that if I got all 4 of these wrong, I have to pick one of them. All right? Now, if I got 4, I'd probably do 2, to be honest with you. Okay? But I'm going to pick 1 or 2 to come back and scroll. This is what I see as a teacher, okay? So what you're going to do, though, is you're going to come here and you're going to say, okay, I needed to work on solving linear inequality word problems. I'm going to go to the practice. There are basic examples over here and harder example videos that you can watch. You're going to go to the practice. There are 5 questions for you to practice, okay? I would like you to write down your work for each question, okay? write down the general, information of the question. This is obviously a long question. I would not expect you to write that whole thing down. It's a word problem. But most, if you're not doing word problems, are obviously not this long. Okay? I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. I want you to show your work and for all 5 problems. So I would like you to label this quiz 1 practice problems. What you needed to do, systems of linear inequalities, word problems, is what I decided to practice. Here are my 5 practice problems. That is what I will be stamping when you get back for credit, along with I'm going to put this in the gradebook that you took this. Okay, now to get a good score, right? I'm going to come here and I get to see what you got, 6 out of 10. So that is what I'm going to put in the grade book. I don't want to see any 1s out of 10. You just rush through it and put nonsense. Okay? 6 out of 10 is what I'm going to put in the grade book for that quiz. All right? So please try on these. What's going to happen is once you show me those practice problems when you return, let's say you got a 6 out of 10 and you're like, Miss Cullen, I want it higher than that. If you did your practice problems, I automatically make that a 10 out of 10 for you. Okay? So let's say you got a 5 out of 10 and you're like, dang, that's a 50%. That's terrible. Okay? All right, if you got a 5 out of 10, you should be doing at least 2 practice problems, 2 different practice sets, right? So I would come back and I do one and then I do another. So I do 10 problems total. Okay? If you got anything above a 5, if you got a 6 or above, you only have to do 1 set. Okay? And then I will put that back in the grade book for a total of 10 out of 10 on that quiz. Right? These are going in as quiz grades. You guys need to try on these. Right? They will be going in the day of. Okay? So you need to make sure that on the day that they're scheduled, you're getting them done. Okay, that's the only thing I'm collecting over this time. So, when you are done with that, let's say the quiz 1, and you've done your practice problems, you're going to do obviously quiz 2, same thing, and follow that schedule. All right, you should be done with quiz 3 by the time we get back. And the last day before you guys go, we're going to go over some together and do quiz 4. Okay, I'm sure there will be questions from this video. So after I post it, make sure you comment and you leave me any questions that you guys have. I just want to let you know, as a teacher, what I can see is I can see not only your score, but I can also see the time that you spent on it. Okay, so I'm going to come back to and I can see the ones that you got wrong, which practice problems you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so I can come back to my, teacher dashboard, and as a teacher, I can not only see that, but I can see how much time you spent on the problems. So I will see this, and I will see, okay, Khadijah has been working for 3 minutes, and she doesn't have her College Board linked, and these are the number of practice questions she's done so far. Okay, so this will show me all of this, and it'll show me also what we need to work on as a class when we get back. Okay, I hope this was helpful to you guys. Please make sure you are doing this, and have a great day.